This FM 104.3. Good to meet Take.
Yeah, dear, I heard you. Within this year, it looks like one thing are taking most of me time as the leader of all Ghanaian students. Most of the time, na calls from several media houses. Some of these stories here, Wabu Bosui, na they want a response or a reaction from me as NUGS president on stories here, Abai. Now there is even a latest one. One fan can list it. So
can you ask the on?
We see just last week Boku. So we had Boku Senior High and then Boku Technical. They have had this long-standing rivalry, and there one is two schools, just a road and a separate schools, So one is on the left and the other is on the right. And this rivalry has gone on for years. And so the community and the school decided that they will hold a peace ceremony to get these two fielding issues buried. Can you believe, say, in the course of the peace ceremony, and violence erupted, and the students started pelting stones at each other, and it also became something else.
In the middle of a peace talk.
I'm telling you. And last week I was in the north. I spent 3 days of the week in the north working on some of these issues. And I remember in a meeting now the Upper East regional director for the Ghana Education Service made a comment and a remark. It left me really thinking about the future of these issues. And the remark and say, in the past, when students are frustrated and angry and want to vent their anger, they usually resort to destruction of property. Into breaking over blades, some say cars, and those are the things we have been used to in the past for many years, even when we were all in school and the rest. Sometimes when there is a misunderstanding, these are the things. But there is a worrying trend these days. Ultimately, say students, now they want to destroy life. It's going beyond destroying property to destroying life. You see situations students are coming to school with weapons to harm each other in the case of any violence. And all these things are the challenges are happening in our schools. Now, a lot of the time, we are quick to zoom in on the school. Say this is what is happening in our schools. But I beg to differ. My position has always been say the school is a microcosm of the entire society. If we zoom in on the school, we may be losing the picture. I believe say the issue of indiscipline is a nationwide problem. And we are only seeing it manifest in the schools because that is a place where we expect to see discipline, and we are not seeing it. But the issue of indiscipline, it cuts across the schools. A lot of parents have relegated the role of the discipline to the schools. Many years ago, most of the time one parent was a stay-at-home and one parent was working. But the kind of economic conditions we have these days, both parents have to work if they are supposed to be able to take care of their children. And so very little training and the rest is going on for the children. And the children come up with this sense of entitlement. Obia feel say, I'm entitled to this, I'm entitled to that. And I'm not surprised, our earlier guests, Senior Angel Kabonu, was lamenting on an incident he chanced on at the Accra Mall where a child was able to, shut the mom up. Because we have gotten to a stage where parents have shirked their responsibility on raising the children and have decided to leave everything to the schools.
Just a main responsibility. I'm a more trip and I mean shield the movie.
Internet there. I know from to me. Inti parents in baby, o ma jasa titi na was o mutiti o mama no. Say uko school ano akonya titi en. Ba enye ejuma sa because on say in Kolano there is a formative years of the child. In fact, the early stages of growth, the most critical and the most important period. I was parents, because at a certain stage, we do SS now. We're forming all the opinions and the rest. Sometimes by the time I collaborate, the 10 years, 11 years, or feel say onimbibia saying opinion. Our nene kasa onim say ni teacher no kasa kra no show din but na dream no nim say the all kind of kra on fa. So we have created a society parents aja nkola na ma omo forming all sort of opinions, all sort of behaviors, and omo pushing all the problems to the schools. And at that level, it's very difficult for the teachers to control. And a bit more opinion, they say, the best to do is to cane the child for the child to stop misbehaving. But over there also I disagree, because yes, it's good to be disciplined and there are many forms of discipline. But if you, the parent, you are not willing to discipline your child at home, why should you expect someone else to discipline your child at the school?
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.